The first thing we're going to start out doing is by applying Urban Decay's Primer Potion in Eden to even out the lid and create a nice base for our shadow application. Next, I'm putting on Gretchen Christine Beaute's Petticoat. It's like a gel liner slash shadow. You can use it either way, and I'm applying this on the lid. The next thing I'm going to do is apply the NYC Sparkle Eye Dust over this base, and it's called Smokey Topaz. I'm using the brush that came with the product. Time for a flat white matte shadow, and this is in NYX 02 White, and I'm applying this underneath the brow bone. This is matte shadow in Quarry, and I'm going to use this to create a nice gradient between the shimmery color and the white highlight. I'm blending it out using a 217 brush by MAC, and then further blending it out with a Sephora 230 Fluffy Crease brush. Next, it's time for the color Rockstar in the NYC palette by Urban Decay, and I'm putting this in the crease as well as working it upwards and outwards using a fluffy larger brush, 223 by MAC and then a 230 by Sephora. Time for the Leatherette gel liner by Buxom, and I'm using a Face Secrets concealer liner brush to go ahead and apply this as close as I can to the lash line, making it thicker towards the outer part of my eye. It doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going to be going over it with a liquid liner to really add some definition and precision. The liquid liner that I'm going to be using is by Lorac, Front of the Line Pro. As you can see, it's got a very precise tip. I'm working it upwards and outwards, creating a sideways V shape, and then connecting that to the original line that we just made. After this, I'm going to go ahead and wipe off some fallout and apply foundation, bronzer, and blush. Time to move on to the brows, and I'm using Dior Universal brow liner, and it's got a very precise point. As you can see, the difference in the eyebrows, it really does a nice job of filling them in. And I'm going to start off with using hairline strokes, filling in any empty gaps, gentle pressure, and creating the shape that's most flattering on the eye. I want to keep my natural brows. And next we're moving on to using a Buxom liner, lining the waterline on the outside of the eye, and then taking a smudge brush and smudging that line to really create a nice soft texture while still keeping that darker color. I'm going to add some of the NYC Sparkle Dust on the inner corner of my eye using that concealer brush, and go ahead and blend that into the dark color to create shimmer on the inner part of the eye. And looking at it, I thought, well, I want to smudge it out some more. So that's exactly what I did. Now it's time for mascara, and I use the Yves Saint Laurent purple color, and this is a really nice subtle touch. It doesn't look flaming purple, but it does it does contrast with green nicely. I'm lining my eyes with a neutral lip liner. Doesn't really matter so much the brand, just as long as it's a neutral color. Following my lips natural line, I'm preparing it for a nice application of lipstick, and this is in Dior Rouge 298. Here's the final look. Very, very fun, shimmery, and thanks for watching again, you guys.